Hello everyone, and welcome back to YouTube Daily Military Channel. HMLA 775 conducts live fire, U.S. Marines with Marine Light Attack Helicopter Squadron 775, Marine Aircraft Group 41, 4th Marine Aircraft Wing, conduct a live fire exercise over Camp Pendleton, California. HMLA 775 conducts offensive air support in aid of expeditionary advanced base operations to maintain and enhance their mission capabilities and combat readiness. Marines fire powerful M134 minigun in close air support training, B-roll, U.S. Marines with Marine Light Attack Squadron, HMLA 269, provide close air support against a simulated enemy at Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center 29 Palms, California. This B-roll package contains footage of Marines with HMLA 269 flying, landing, piloting, and providing close air support with a GAU-17 minigun on UH-1Y Venom helicopters at Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center. HMLA 269 and other squadrons assigned to Marine Aircraft Group MAG-29 are training to integrate with and support various Marine ground units as part of Service Level Training Exercise, SLTE, 3-21. SLTE is a series of exercises designed to prepare Marines for operations around the globe by increasing their ability to operate and conduct offensive and defensive combat operations. MAG-29 is a subordinate unit of 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing, the aviation combat element of 2 Marine Expeditionary Force. Marines provide close air support with UH-1Y Venom helicopters, B-roll. This B-roll package contains footage of Marines with Marine Light Attack Squadron, HMLA 269 flying, landing, piloting, and providing close air support with UH-1Y Venom helicopters at Marine Air Ground Combat Center, California. HMLA 269 and other squadrons assigned to Marine Aircraft Group MAG-29 are training to integrate with and support various Marine ground units as part of Service Level Training Exercise, SLTE, 3-21. SLTE is a series of exercises designed to prepare Marines for operations around the globe by increasing their ability to operate and conduct offensive and defensive combat operations. MAG-29 is a subordinate unit of 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing, the aviation combat element of 2 Marine Expeditionary Force. Offensive Air Support Evolution, U.S. Marines with Marine Aviation Weapons and Tactics Squadron 1, MAWTS-1, conduct an offensive air support exercise from U.S. Marine Corps UH-1Y Venom aircraft during Weapons and Tactics Instructor, WTI, Course 1-20 at Yodaville in Yuma, Arizona. WTI is a 7-week training event hosted by MAWTS-1, which emphasizes operational integration of the 6 functions of Marine Corps aviation in support of a Marine Air Ground Task Force. WTI also provides standardized advanced tactical training and certification of unit instructor qualifications to support Marine aviation training and readiness, and assists in developing and employing aviation weapons and tactics. An air offensive is a type of military operation conducted using aircrew, airborne, 1, and strategic missile troops to allow securing of war, campaign or operational initiative, airspace superiority or ensure defeat of enemy forces through use of air-delivered ordnance, or destruction of enemy air, ground and naval forces. The air offensive can be conducted by the air forces independently, or in coordination with the land and naval services within the scope of combined operations. In some countries the air offensive can be conducted by the ground forces using aviation assets such as troop carrier operations during the Second World War, II, or the post-war use of helicopters, air offensives. also known as the aviation offensives in Russian, are sometimes referred to by their principal type of aircraft or missile as the air superiority offensive, such as the Luftwaffe Operation Adlerangriff, bombing air offensive such as the Anglo-American air offensive against Germany from 1943 until the German surrender in 1945. Assault air offensive as exemplified by the operations during the Battle of Kursk, and air assault offensive such as Operation Shiny Bayonet by the 1st Cavalry Division. During the Vietnam War, air offensives tend to be strategic in nature, with one of the largest conducted was by the Red Army Air Force, commencing in August 1943, when some 10,000 aircraft took part in the support of the Kursk Strategic Offensive. Oral Strategic Counteroffensive, Operation Kutuzov, Belgorod-Kharkov Strategic Counteroffensive, Operation Rumiantsev, Smolensk Strategic Offensive, Operation Suvorov, Donbass Strategic Offensive and Chernihiv-Poltava Strategic Offensive operations. Ordinarily, the air offensive consists of 3 phases: air preparation of the offensive, including intelligence preparation of the battlefield, immediate preparation for the offensive, and offensive support operations. In military tactics, close air support, CAS, is defined as aerial warfare actions, often air-to-ground actions such as strafes or airstrikes, by military aircraft against hostile targets in close proximity to friendly forces. A form of fire support, CAS, requires detailed integration of each air mission with fire and movement of all forces involved. CAS may be conducted using aerial bombs, glide bombs, missiles, rockets, autocannons, machine guns, and even directed energy weapons such as lasers. The requirement for detailed integration because of proximity, fires or movement is the determining factor. CAS may need to be conducted during shaping operations with special forces if the mission requires detailed integration with the fire and movement of those forces. A closely related subset of air interdiction, battlefield air interdiction, denotes interdiction against units with near-term effects on friendly units, but which does not require integration with friendly troop movements. CAS requires excellent coordination with ground forces, typically handled by specialists such as artillery observers, joint terminal attack controllers, and forward air controllers. World War I was the first conflict to make extensive use of CAS, albeit using relatively primitive methods in contrast to later warfare, though it was made evident that proper coordination between aerial and ground forces via radio made attacks more effective. Several conflicts during the interwar period, including the Polish-Soviet War, the Spanish Civil War, the Iraqi Revolt, and the Chaco War, made notable use of CAS. World War II marked the universal acceptance of the integration of air power into combined arms warfare, with all of the war's major combatants having developed effective air-ground coordination techniques by the conflict's end. New techniques, such as the use of forward air control to guide CAS aircraft in identifying invasion stripes, also emerged at this time, being heavily shaped by the Italian campaign and the invasion of Normandy. CAS continued to advance during the conflicts of the Cold War, especially the Korean War and the Vietnam War. Major milestones included the introduction of attack helicopters, gunships, and dedicated CAS attack jets.